What's going on, Taurus? How are we doing today? Now, today we're going to do a reading for October for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And this will be a money, success, abundance, a career and business reading. All right, we're going to start the reading by going over your financial foundation, all right, with the Archangel Power Deck. We'll jump into your money opportunities, and then last but not least, we'll jump into the outcome for the month, how the month pans out for you. All right, so I already have the cards pre-shuffled. I just have to cut the deck. All right, and we will start the reading. All right, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Financial foundation for the month of October. All right, Taurus, your financial foundation for the month of October is the Strength card. All right, now what does the Strength card represent? The Strength card represents grace, self-confidence, forgiveness, compassion through kindness. All right, and having the strength to really understand where you lie financially, where you are in a financial situation or in your life, and to forgive yourself for past mistakes, to forgive yourself for time wasted, and to move forward with strength and grace. All right, so that's what the card overall represents in the context, especially for financial foundation. It really tells you a story of where you are. And where you are right now, it seems that you're balanced in your energy, and you're definitely on a path to greater financial success, whether that's with yourself or your partner, but together as a couple, I see success coming for you. All right, first card is the Three of Swords, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Six of Wands. All right, so what I see here, Taurus, is in the essence of a financial reading, this is coming across more as like an inner spiritual recalibration in order for your financial life to blossom and sprout the way you would like. All right, I do see a financial heartbreak, or sort of something that is just distasteful and is not bringing you to where you want to go. But I also see that you have perspective, that your life is moving forward regardless. I see you have perspective that you're gaining trust and admiration from your peers, whether it's at work and in a financial setting. I do see that overall your image and the people around you are starting to see you as a character that embodies strength, as a character that embodies compassion, someone who is very self-confident, whereas maybe 5 years ago that might have not been you. All right, and from this sprouts financial opportunity. From this sprouts grace and power. All right, and I definitely see that your life is moving forward in a positive trajectory, and I see that you're getting admiration from your peers, and it's well deserved, Taurus, because I definitely feel that you've been putting in work on yourself more than anything else, which is going to bring you more financial success in the future. Working on yourself, without working on yourself, you're never going to get where you want to be. So I definitely see you working on yourself first, and I see life is in constant motion anyways, and I see your life moving in a positive trajectory. All right. As far as your money opportunities, the Empress comes out. All right. And what the Empress represents is birthing of new ideas, birthing of something that's from the mental plane into the physical plane. All right. The birthing of a plant after you seed it in the ground and when it actually bears fruit. The birthing of a child from the womb into our earth. All right. So your creativity is being rewarded in the month of October. It's time to act upon your plans. Whatever you see in your mind's eye, in the pineal gland, in your brain, in your mind, in your heart, whatever you're feeling, whatever you see and feel and visualize what you want for your future, it's time to come up with a plan of how to get there. All right, and if you don't have a plan, hold that feeling and it will come sooner or later. All right, but I do see birthing of new opportunities, birthing of abundant resources that you can use in order to capitalize in this time. All right, birth and death. All right, so there's been a death of the old way of thinking. There's been a death of the possibility of financial success ever coming to fruition. You thought that was never a possibility for you. All right, so the death of that mindset, the death of that ego is now been put to rest, and I do see that you're starting to open up to the possibilities of life, the possibilities for yourself and your own potential, which is great. I do see you're a little bit scared to release and embrace the new you, the new way of thinking, the enlightened state of mind, but that goes with the territory, Taurus. When you're releasing something, all right, unless you're a master at it, it's going to be that way. So you're finding it a little difficult to release your old way of thinking. Thoughts might come into your mind that still resonate with the past way of thinking, but I definitely see that overall your mind has had a great shift. Now, this has been you reading books. This has been you changing your mindset. It could be the people that you're around that are uplifting you, giving you greater perspective, but it's all you, Taurus. You're making the changes, and it's beautiful to see. In just a month or two, you'll be past this if you're doing your spiritual work, and I would be astonished to see if you're stuck in this same predicament, because I see tremendous growth. And then I do see the Queen of Swords coming out. All right, someone who is very powerful in thought, someone who is organized, well developed mentally, physically, spiritually, someone who has great grasp on the way their life should be and where their life is currently. Someone who really, like I said earlier, gains respect and admiration from their peers. Someone who is really respectable and commendable and is kind. So as far as your opportunities, they're there for you. They're on the cusp of coming to fruition. All you need to do is sort of focus on releasing the past thoughts of, I'm never going to reach financial success, or I'm going to be stuck in this job forever. There's a way around that, Taurus, where you understand that, look, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do regardless. I have a lot of free time. Start looking at the benefits and then looking at what you enjoy, and then birth those into existence, because you have the power to do that. Money outcome for the month of October. The Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision, Taurus. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. You heard it, the card said it. Be clear on what you want now that you've adopted this new mindset. You need to be clear on that, all right? And there's also a need to detoxify your old way of thinking. And you can do this by using meditation. You can do this by really taking a walk in nature. You can do this by just staying quiet for an hour and just listening to nothing, all right? And see where your mind leads you. Because that will give you great perspective on where you're going, and it'll also give you great perspective on where you are currently. And from that, you'll be able to analyze that, take a little step back, give yourself some space between each thought, and really analyze each thought and redirect yourself, okay? I know that's a little deep, but it is what it is, all right? Time to make a decision. What else but the decision card coming out, all right? So we have the Two of Swords coming out. It's time to make a decision. The decision is simple. It's, are you going to stay in the comfortable mindset of your past way of thinking, of sometimes a detrimental way of thinking, or do you adopt the new mindset that pushes you out of your comfort zone just a little bit, but allows you to reap all the benefits of a person that thinks that way? Because you're right on the cusp. And the way people see you, it's completely different than the way you see yourself. People see you as a character of strength, compassion, someone who's always forgiving, someone who has self-confidence, someone who has grace, someone who is kind. They see you as all these things, all right? Sometimes you might fall short in your own head. We need to practice on redirecting that, redirecting how you feel about yourself, all right? And then things will start to flow into your life because you're right on the brink. You're on the brink. All it takes is a decision. That's it. Detoxification, decision. That's it. I do see you fighting this decision though, okay? I see you fighting this decision because it's been a program that you've been running for quite some time. Although this program has been working for quite some time and it's difficult to get out of, you can delete the program, all right? You can delete the program. You can start new, all right? And it all starts by vision. What's your vision for the future? What's your vision for your life in the next 5 years? So I have a assignment for you guys that really comes from this reading. Write an essay, 5 paragraphs maybe, about where you see your life in 5 years from now. Not realistically, but where you want to see your life 5 years from now. What do you want, Taurus? 5 years from now, what do you want from your life? Do you want a Mercedes and a nice house? And if you do, you need to write down the reason why. Because your belief system is always more important than what you want. All right? Your belief system in getting to something is always more important than what you want. So, I want you to write an essay about what your life looks like in 5 years from now. And then make sure you keep a paragraph in there as, why is your life going to look that way? Why? Is it because you want to take care of your family? Is it because you want more freedom and time to spend? Or is it because you have a purpose and you want to share your purpose? Whatever it is, the why that keeps you moving. Because without no why, there really is no how, or there really is no reality of it. So, I mean, why in your belief system is what's going to push you to that. So if you would do that, I could almost guarantee you that it would benefit your life. All right? But Taurus, this is your reading, your financial reading for the month of October 2019. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.